doing? It's your boy Big D. This is going to be a special video. I'll be reacting to the very first video I ever recorded on YouTube. After all, it's the 5th year anniversary of that vid, and the 5th year anniversary of me being on YouTube, although I was on it for a couple months before. I commented on a couple videos here and there. Maybe not that many, but at that point I was like learning how it worked and all that. And I decided just one day to kick the camera on to see what happens. This is also the very first Big D Eats. That's right. I was doing that before I was talking about a certain jerk-off team that I root for. The less said of those guys, the better. I don't want to hear about them. I don't want to look at them for the rest of the week until the next game comes on. Because I'm just so disgusted with them right now. But without any further ado, let's get started. Alright. As you can see here, as I said before, this was also the very first Big D Eats. I was living in the Brick Point Pleasant Beach area at the time. I lived there for about a couple years until I moved back down to South Jersey in 2019. This was 2016. I have the phone vertical here, but I was just learning how to do this. I didn't realize it until when I started editing it. I'm kind of a snob when it comes to that kind of stuff. I believe more people should turn their phones sideways when they go to record vids on their phone, but let us not delay the moment we've all been waiting for.
Greetings out there. It is Big D here. I'm going to be heading to Burger King to try the new Bacon King. It's basically a rip-off of the Wendy's Baconator. I think this will be pretty good. Let's do it.
I didn't know how this was going to go.
May I purchase the Bacon King, please? Just the sandwich.
My beard is such a mess.
It's
Look at it.
Okay. Damn. $6.40 for a sandwich? Damn. Damn, Burger King, you've gotten expensive on my ass. Alright. Now let's go find a nice peaceful place where the bench where we can eat this on. Sorry, loud ass cars. You'll have to forgive me there. Yeah, you got the bag right. You got the bag right there. That's got the sandwich in it. Keep it wrapped up tight so it don't get cold. Man, the girls inside of there that were working in there were pretty nice. I might try to get the one's number, but I'll see how that goes on a later day. Alright, let's get to this bench quickly.
Alright, let me stop it right here. Yeah, as you can see, I was green as shit. Obviously, it was going to be a damn good sandwich, but and actually it was $6.21, not $6.40. I kind of made a mistake there. And I didn't actually try to go back and get her number. It wouldn't have gone my way anyway. Can't say I blame them. I mean, in between trying to get with the psychotic girl that I was going after at the end of 2016, and that, I mean, Jesus, I was in way over my head. I was not ready for anything. I mean, keep in mind, this was a time where I still didn't have my license. I still didn't have reliable income. So I was just trying to survive out there. I moved up north to take care of my grandmother, who passed away at the latter part of 2018. Rest in peace. And again, this is how you know I'm inexperienced. This is how you knew I was green when I pointed out the bag and I didn't really need to do so. Now, this is the part where I unveil it. Let's resume.
Alright, we're here. We at the boardwalk now. It's a nice peaceful place. It's nice and windy. We're near the ocean. Loud seagull.
Yeah, this was the boardwalk in Point Pleasant Beach. The Burger King that I went to, you know, if you've ever been there before, there's a circle, there's some train tracks. There's a train tracks. There's a McDonald's slightly before that, and then there was a Burger King that was there. It's now a Wendy's, funnily enough. I've actually been to that Wendy's a couple times. And when I went to leave, I was actually walking along the left side of that road, and cars were just whizzing by. I mean, like I said, I didn't come anywhere close to getting my license yet, and so therefore I was just walking everywhere, and that's how you know. And as you can tell, I was out of breath for the most part.
Now, we'll see what's inside of this bag. Alright, y'all see that?
Why the hell did it say? Did it say Big King on there?
Napkin, if you will. Let's open it up. Look at that.
Hold on, let me scroll back.
Look at that.
Because I'm talking over myself.
Served as kind of a napkin, if you will. Alright, y'all see that?
Yeah, it said Big King.
Make sure you got the bag. It can serve as kind of a napkin, if you will. Let's open it up. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, it's kind of crushed, but that's kind of what you get from fast food joints.
Unless it's McDonald's, you get it in the box.
Oh, of course, the wrapper fell. Alright. Now, I shall take a bite out of this sandwich. Now let's find out what this Bacon King tastes like. Here we go. Alright, let's see if we can get a point of entry. This is a good part.
Yeah, always where there's some good amount of ketchup.
I like this. This is good.
It was obviously going to be good.
It's not $6 good, I'll tell you that, let alone $6.40.
$6.21.
How much it was.
It was $6.21.
I don't even...
Hold on. Yeah, obviously it was going to be good. It was basically going to taste like a Whopper with bacon on it. Obviously.
I don't eat fast food very often. I prefer Burger King over McDonald's and Wendy's, but that's just my opinion.
Still do. Still been trying to lay off.
$6.40 sandwich right here from Burger King. I love how they made the bacon nice and crispy. That's just my opinion. The crispier the bacon is, the better. Unless it starts getting burnt.
Yeah, you always want that balance.
That's a little much.
Fast food joints don't get it right too often.
That was a good sandwich. I think it's better than the Baconator. Yeah, there was no cheese on it. Get over it.
Yeah, I don't eat it with cheese.
Anyway, that was a good sandwich. I liked it. This has been a food review for the Burger King's Bacon King. Burger King, y'all need to stop overpricing your burgers. I mean, come on, man. Anyway, thumbs up in the video. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Until next time, Big D out.
Yeah, you can easily tell that I was green. I was greener than leafy spinach. I mean, obviously, it was gonna taste like a Whopper with bacon on it, which is pretty goddamn good. Yeah, I it was kind of unfair because I ate it with no goddamn cheese or mayonnaise on it, which is typically comes with that, just like the Wendy's Baconator. Yeah, the funny thing is, I brought up the Baconator, I bring up Wendy's, but that's what's there now. That Burger King was closed. I believe it closed in 2017. It remained closed for a while. I don't know when it became a Wendy's, but it became a Wendy's by the latter part of 2018. I ate there a couple times, 2 maybe 3 times before I finally moved back down to South Jersey in 2019 after my grandmother passed. That was the reason for me being up there. And I do still try to lay off fast food as much as possible. I mean, I do have some Burger King coupons, but just been eating some homemade good stuff. Another funny thing about that video is I actually ran out of space before I finished recording. There's a certain part in the video where it like cuts to a certain part. That wasn't intentional. I actually ran out of space and had to exit out, clear out a lot of space in my phone, delete some apps here and there, and then resume and finish. When I went back to where I was living to edit it, I had no idea how to do it. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I had to think about it. I used somebody's laptop. Now, because I was so new, this was my first video, I knew nothing about like video editing apps or anything like that. That was before I met all the cool dudes that I've met over the years that kind of introduced me to the game. So, I believe I used the YouTube I don't remember how I combined those. I still to this day. That's something I haven't been able to do since. I mean, there's a video editing app that I've used since 2018. But back then, 2016, 2017, I ran out of space a few times after that, but every time I did, before 2018, before I downloaded the video app that I still use to this day, if I ran out of space, I had to start all over again. Kind of still do for some vids, but yeah. I mean, it was a pretty bad time in my life. I mean, I was just getting out of the toxic situation, going up north to take care of my grandmother, and she died in October 2018. Rest in peace. One of the darkest days of my life. And I ultimately moved back down to South Jersey. In 2017, I actually met my ex-girlfriend online, and we were talking for a couple of years, and when I moved back down to South Jersey, we met in person for the first time, and next thing you know, we got together, and our relationship just came and went just like that. And the reason I bring that up is Point Pleasant is pretty nice in the summertime. I was living close to there during the wintertime in 2016 and 2018. But in 2017 and most of 2018, I was living in Brick, and I witnessed my team win a Super Bowl. We haven't gotten anywhere close to that success since then, but I mean, I'm just hoping I find someone special again. I actually wanted to go back and one of the things I wanted to do with my ex is I wanted to go back up there and visit. It would have been a nice summer date, but maybe try again with somebody else. But we'll see what happens down the road. Anyway, I'd like to thank you all for this trip down memory lane. We've come a long way. Well, not anywhere close to the length of, say, like Philly 500 or Joey Shakes or Desert, but close enough. Big D is right where he likes, hovering below the radar. Anyway, till next time. Like I said before, I don't want to talk about that team. I don't want to think about them. If I go live anytime this week for any reason, I don't want to talk about. I'll talk about anything but the team. I don't want to think about them until it's time to watch them again next Sunday. Anyway, thank you all for watching this little throwback. Peace and chicken grease. Or burger and fry grease, considering the vid.